good? Getting internet? I've literally just left it running in between. All we did was get things to drink and little bits of bites to eat, and Kriatyrr's eating Saturday licorice. Why this licorice is Saturday licorice, I don't know.
I think it's a Scandinavian thing that Saturday is the day you eat candy.
Yes, but it must be a Scandinavian thing to think that licorice is candy. So we've got Gold Dragon, which is definitely in range for being able to attack us. We've got a Colossal Hydra. We've got another Gold Dragon. And we have a Lesser Genie. So I'm thinking I'm going to run. Wood, what consumes rocks, levels mountains, destroys wood, and pushes a cloud across the sky, and can make a young one old?
Time.
So you've never been in here?
I've been in here, it's just once or twice in like 12 runs.
Gotcha. I don't have
That's
any
beyond
of my
my
normal
skill.
spells up. Because I wasn't expecting to come in here. But I did anyway. So I'm just going to throw down a Day of the Gods. Then throw down an Hour of Power. And Cape Cod.
Fixed.
It's a shame archers can't use shields. Okay. Two-handed axe.
Aha.
Seriously, game.
Ah, this will be useful.
At least that's valuable. Two-handed axe is useless.
Ah.
Unenchanted?
Oh.
No, but it has a halfway decent enchantment. I'll have to check it later.
Aha. Ah.
Trying to remember. Yep, that's the one that teleports you to Iron Fist. And now it's
Closed.
closed. I mean, it is kind of a glitchy dungeon. Oh, that can't hit. I was not. Oh, it can. It was dangle.
Fixed. Fixed. Fixed.
You cannot see me, hear me, or touch me. I lie behind the stars and alter what is real. I am what you really fear. Close your eyes and I come near. What am I?
Darkness.
By the way, there's multiple answers to each of those. Like, the game actually has multiple answers that it will accept. Where's this one go?
Older Shadow Guild.
Yep. That's the one I usually end up using. See? It's multiple answers are all similar. But I think there's one of them that there's actually two sets of answers for. Okay, 52 minutes, I'm fine. I would be here forever. Yeah. My best bet is going to be melee. As much as that hurts.
Fixed.
but it's more honorable. We'll go with that.
Fixed.
Totally not because I have the patience of somebody who has no patience. And yes, just confirming for myself that they really are immune to mass distortion. They take very little damage from trap metal because of how highly resistant they are. But they're not that resistant to poison, oddly enough.
There's nothing I can do.
Fixed.
So many broken things. I miss hardened item potions so much. Definitely need to repair that. That's how I'm doing damage. Admittedly, I'm power carrying right now, but still. Really?
Fixed.
No respect.
Fixed.
Almost down. Uh-oh. Okay. Spear.
Oh,
Sacred Spear of the Gods. Valuable. Can I just melee you? Yes. How am I doing on duration for haste? 28 minutes. As two characters slowly gain hit points. You regained enough to be able to finally recast Shared Life. Yeah, you're in red. 15 minutes. Wand.
Oh.
I just hit escape. I just noticed that there was enemy. Alive without breath, as cold as death. Never thirsty, ever drinking. All in mail, never clinking. Ever traveling, never walking. Mouth ever moving, never talking. What am I? This is actually the one I don't remember.
Ah,
Never thirsty, ever drinking.
first thing that comes to mind is a sponge.
Ever traveling, never clinking. Cold as death, alive without breath. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I go through an apple or point out your way. I fit in a bow, then a target to stay. What am I? Hello, everybody. You can't hit me. That's good. This is a totally normal way to fight inside of the dungeon. Just had to move my mouse up. Otherwise they were using arrows for some reason. Why? I don't know. Red dragon's nearly dead.
Could be the moon. It's traveling, but
Yeah.
never walking.
But how is it drinking?
It affects the tides.
Oh, that's a good point. I think you're right. The only one who can actually hit me in here. Maybe. It might actually be too tall. No, it's not too tall. Good. Fine, you're breaking crap again.
Fixed.
Oops.
Fixed.
Plate armor.
Oh.
It's worth a lot of money.
Especially if you antique it.
Yes. Isn't that one of the best items in the game to antique?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. Is that actually enchantable?
Yes.
Okay. Helm.
Oh.
Might 21. Sorry, that's not good enough.
Oh,
So
I didn't set the timer.
Oh, yeah, go for it. We have gone 13 minutes, so set it for 45.
Set.
Probably can use that instead of the Angelic Helm of Precision, I guess. It's a slightly better bonus. Belt.
All right.
Can definitely use some better belts. But not in this case. Crossbow.
Oh.
No. I know it's a good enchantment value-wise, but no. It's also one of the rarest enchantments in the game. That is a similar rarity to Darkness, if I remember right.
Ah.
Why are there normal pole axes here? Okay. Where do you end up going?
To the entrance of
entrance.
this place.
No. I honestly don't remember. Live without breath. As cold as death. Never thirsty, ever drinking.
Yeah, the moon isn't alive.
Yeah.
Nor is it in Mel.
but never clinking.
What?
What?
Fish.
Oh, yeah. Fix it in scales. Hello, Supreme Titan. I am in range of taking hits. This might be a problem. And that would be why it's a problem. Because now she's weak. And also on one hell of a recovery time. And has no magic points. Damn it. Which means, yep, broken it.
Fixed.
There's nothing I can do.
Fixed.
Yeah, she did get hit that hard. Because she's my main source of healing right now. Yeah, I can't heal her up.
Well, she regenerates.
Yeah, but I can't take blows. I no longer have a way of running. Okay. You're at -5, you're at -36. I can at least do that. Not that she has any magic. I completely forgot. Right. I can't repair anything until he's up. You have enough for cure wounds now. Not that that helps. Okay. This is normal. How am I doing on haste? Okay, I've got a little bit of time.
Can we assist you? Fixed. Can we assist you?
What?
Be with you. Can
Thank
we
you for the
assist you?
free hour of power, I guess? Okay, game. Alright. I know they're not immune to paralyze. Are you immune to mass distortion? Yes. I never remember which ones are and which ones aren't. Maybe Supremes are immune to paralyze now that I'm thinking about it. On the plus side, it's not doing anything, so it's fine. I guess the corner it can't hit me from. So Supreme Titans, if I remember correctly, have loot similar to dragons. Which is to say they can...
Drop out artifacts.
Yes. That's a longbow.
Oh,
That's a nice longbow.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, crossbow. We don't need crossbows.
Aha.
Where did the fish one go? Freehaven. This makes sense. So anyway, we're going back to New Sorpical to unload slash sell slash enchant things.
Looking for a weapon? Come again.
Don't touch the merchandise. Come back soon.
Can I help you find anything? Thanks. Come again.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pause this while I do an enchantathon. I'll be right back. Okay. And we're back. Enchantathon finished. There was nothing in this enchantathon that was useful.
We need to take the Pearl Purity to Humphrey.
Yes, you are correct. I completely forgot about that.
And we need to spend our skill points.
I did not forget about that. I was just a little busy. Should have done this before.
Oh, Master Nikolai Ironfist, Prince and heir to the throne of Enroth.
What? Weren't we supposed to bring that back? It's right there.
Yeah?
Why is that not working?
You need to have the Pearl Protrusions as well, probably.
Probably. Okay, well, anyway. Let's take a look at skill points and start spending some. I'm tired of not having 2 daggers. I should have kept the dagger that I sold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. I can be Leather Master. Now I can. Maybe also go up to Expert Bow at this point?
Yeah.
And...
Expert on magic, just...
yeah, I guess. Alright, you. I think it's finally time for me to decide between leather or chain. I was hoping to be able to get an artifact first. Like any artifact, any at all. It was 8 for weapon, if I remember correctly. Other than axe. Axe is who knows what. To put that to 8.
Mm-hmm. Did you save before you started doing this?
No, but I have the save right before coming to Castle Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Since we didn't do anything in Castle Iron Fist, that's fine. There. And then her was...
Hacker. Expert.
I think I'll do that rather than throwing anything in dark.
Yeah.
I hadn't decided on him yet. Why haven't we done Master? Was Master in a dumb area?
Yeah, that's in Darkmoor.
Okay. Well, we have 2 characters that need Chain Master. I guess we're going to Darkmoor. Where's Mace Master? Oh, wait, Mace Master was in Blackshire. Right next to Sword Master. Which we're doing. mean, I could make it Bowmaster.
No, because we need promotion.
Oh, right. That was the reason why I wasn't doing Bowmaster yet. You're right. I could do a Dagger Expert and have a dagger in the other hand.
Yeah?
It would slow me down, though.
Hmm.
I think. Feels bad to throw that many points if I swap the chain, but oh well. I think 2 leather, 2 chain makes sense.
Well, you have leather expert.
Yep, is here. I'm just trying to figure out what else am I throwing points in right now. Because neither one of his weapon skills can be mastered right now.
Meditation.
It only gives me 1 spell point per, though. I mean, he actually has 127 spell points now.
Mhm.
I mean, sure, it's not 300 or 268, but not awful. The archer has the lowest hit points in the party. Anyway,
Oh, isn't it 1 per level?
no,
It's just 1.
just 1. Meditation's not based off of level.
Oh, then it's not really.
Yeah, you see why. It's so the class bonus goes up when you're promoted.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for instance, the class bonus for sorcerers is 4, for wizards it's 6, and for archmages it's 8. For archers it's 1. For the next stage it's 2, then the next stage is 3. So 3 per point. At master it's 9 per point, which is where it's actually not that bad. But at 1, it's not worth it.
And with how much money we have, there's no point in having everyone be merchant expert, for instance.
Nope.
But how about having everyone have repair expert? So you won't have to pass items back and forth so often.
Most of my items are so high level I have to be master anyway.
Mm.
I think repair 10, which would be expert 5, would be the minimum useful level. I don't think that's worth it. I think I'm going to throw things into weapon and basically just take the bonus. I don't know what else to do.
Get
Or
expertise in the other elementals.
what am I going to do with it, though?
Just for versatility.
I don't think that's really needed. I think I'll just do that for now.
Okay.
Okay. Where was I going?
Castle Iron Fist?
For what? Oh wait, no. I
Leather
needed
and
to
chain
expert
base.
something that's here, didn't I?
No, I spoke as if you were still in.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you have the.
Yep.
the
I know
quota,
these 4 are the expert.
The armor,
stuff.
armor skills.
Yep.
Greetings.
That's expert leather.
Okay.
And master is castle stone. What else did I have expert that I needed?
One of them mid chain.
Nope.
Or,
Both are
no,
already expert chain. I need master chain.
Which I believe is in.
I am pretty sure you're right. Double check.
Darkmoor.
Yep. Well, we can at least head over to Castle Stone. Because that's right here. And I need the other side anyway.
Okay.
I don't have fly up.
Hello.
Oh, right. That was knife fighting. I need sword. Where was Master Sword at?
Blackshire.
Blackshire, right. Same, right next to Master Mace. That's what it was.
Pleased to meet you.
So,
Yeah, I realized it as I was
Those
opening
two
it up.
houses.
Yep.
How are you?
For
Okay.
0, because I'm awesome.
Hello.
Okay.
For 5,000, because I'm less awesome. Okay. So now we can have a second sword. Yeah, we can have a second sword, we can have a second dagger. So let's keep an eye out for good ones, even though I sold a good dagger and I didn't think about it. Time of day. It is time of day of light. So let's see if we can get some light
Light,
magic.
the magic of good.
And yes, I know I just lost power, dispel magic, day of the gods, paralyze, golden touch, hour, power, create food, destroy a dead.
Okay.
just going to temple because it's easier.
Yep. Because
Previous
lazy.
service. Live long
Spend
and
1,200
prosper.
gold or cast 4 spells. This is where I am. Yes, it's lazy. You know what's not lazy, though? Oh, Darkmoor's the other character. So, there's 2 objectives that I have here. First objective is Master Chain. Second objective is Longfang. Do you remember where Master Chain is in Darkmoor? Otherwise, I am going to Alt-Tab and pull up the damn wiki.
I think it's in the southern half.
Which is the half that I'm in.
Yeah. Like, there or in that passage.
Well, let's see if you're right.
Hello.
You're correct.
Okay.
Good job on the memory. I never remember anything for location for Castle Darkmoor. Because why?
I just kill all the monsters so it's safe.
Yeah, I usually do that too. But they respawn.
Yeah?
I think that might actually be the last obelisk, by the way.
No, we haven't been to the infested waters yet.
Oh, right. Second to last. Last of the ones that we can actually reach.
Fixed.
That's a very important one to not leave broken. Oop, wrong direction.
I mean, isn't Witherfang's lair just north of the village?
Is it?
Yeah,
I
like...
thought it was central.
No,
Oh,
it's
there?
right there.
Why is everything in this zone in the same location other than Snorkel's Cavern?
Because it's supposed to be a dreary trek through a slog of swamp. And then there is everything.
At least, you know, Longfang's thing here makes sense. Longfang is
Too safe around
Longfang.
here.
Of course, we are heavily injured right now, but oh well. So, fun fact about Longfang, he is not resistant to anything. That is the difference between Longfang and every other enemy in the game. Well, physical resistance doesn't count. I meant magical resistance. No, wait, no. That's Might and Magic 7. The dragon in the opening cave is a normal dragon, except it has no resistances. Well, that's a little better. Alright, and Longfang has a message scroll. He has the Goblin Watch code! Long Fang, what are you doing with the Goblin Watch code? The only items in here were bones, right? Yeah. Well, that was pointless, but it was quick. There's no other reason for us to, unless if we're going back to Darkmoor, but don't we have a beacon for that? No, we don't. I must have overridden it.
Yeah, you have the Mar of the Damned.
Well, what I'm thinking about is flying to Darkmoor, throwing down the beacon, then leaving.
Sure. We don't need the Shadow Guild anymore, do we?
We don't need Mire of the Damned anymore. Shadow Guild, yeah, technically we don't need. Shadow Guild's more useful if you want to go to Castle Iron Fist without a beacon. Yeah, we'll override that one. We don't need it.
We could just town portal to Frozen Highlands and go.
Yeah. Let's heal up.
And deliver that Goblin Watch code
Yes.
if they're open.
Closed.
Of course not. How far? Half an hour. Damn, if I would have just gone straight there, it would have worked.
Can we assist
Oh well,
you?
it's not a good reward for us
Be
at
with
this level.
you.
No, but
It's a reward. And the rest of our power have expired. Wrong character. Recall Castle Darkmoor. Or do we... Do you remember what the reward was for Supreme Temple of Baa now?
no.
Actually, no. We need to go to the Superior Temple of Baa because there are multiple quest items there, given that we have all the keys.
That's the one in Kriatyrr.
Yes.
Telekinesis?
Okay, we can just disarm it.
All right. Aha. Oh,
I can't learn
I
it.
can't learn that. Aha.
Is that actually enchantable?
I don't think it is, but I am not as familiar with.
Pole axes.
Yeah, two-handed axes are
Mhm.
not my area of expertise.
That's fair. Do you remember? Was this the one that gave you levels?
I think temporary plus 10 level? No,
Elemental resistance.
but that was permanent.
Yes. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. I'm going to forget about it, and I know it, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now.
I don't know about this. Where are we?
This is eel-infested waters. This is a really weird Temple of Baa. Really weird Temple of Baa. Damn, they hurt. They are focusing on her. Good. Which means nothing's gonna be leaving behind corpses, are they? Oh no, there's also Agar's pets here. And water elementals. These water beasts are nothing at this point. It's so weird seeing Seeper Serpents and not see. I thought there was something on the chairs, but apparently not.
I remember this place well.
mostly remember it, but not entirely anymore.
Expert perception is the key.
I know. That's why you should say it, because I'm not saying it out loud. It's just that I keep forgetting that I need to swap, not that... Yeah. Okay. Oh, boy. You know what? Grab the blue. Any other blue in here? Everything else is going on the switcher. It's easier. Okay. Are they all actually empty? No.
Aha!
First, got the last one. Archer's getting this one. Am I doing on spell duration? 14 minutes. Welcome to more haste. Thought they were all expert perception.
Maybe that one's intellect.
He also has good enough intellect, though. Like, his intellect is 111.
Hmm.
Spiral, then each head. Talk to Brawl or you'll be dead. Maybe that was a one-way door? I remember that one of the keys are in here. And that this chest is one hell of a trap. Oh, that is... Oh. That's right. It's that the chest spawns them.
Yeah.
But I think that's the key that I'm missing.
Got it.
Gongs! I don't care. See, I should be able to read that, but I can't. Reanimate, the most useless spell in Might Magic 6. I'm learning it anyway, though, because why not? Ever do that?
Not with sea terrors.
Well, no! It would not surprise me if I am the first person to do this with sea terrors. Hey, look, it's a corpse, lowercase, though.
Oh.
I mean, at least they're worth money. Blue? Blue, red, blue. You know what? Just get all of them. Every time. And there's the other one, normally. which drops intellect, because of course it does. Okay, I need a shared life first. I should also have moved around the corner first. Let's remove that veer. And then throw down a power cure.
Yeah.
And then eat some up.
Ash is afraid.
Yep, I saw. That's why I switched to turn-based mode. Just that corner, got it. So weird. Short life and then power cure. Hawking. So, what do you have? A message scroll. We have the last code. That should
Do
be
we
5
have the
codes.
Doctor's code?
Let's check. Navigator, captain, first mate, communication officer, engineer. There's only 5 codes though, isn't there? But no, you're right. There's definitely a doctor's code. So we're missing the doctor's code then. Poop. Sorry, compulsive need to reorganize. I remember what time of the month it is right now. Good enough.
Yeah, what date is it?
It's Wednesday, April 9th, 17th.
Yeah, we did the pilgrimage for endurance, was it? Castle Stromgarde?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There isn't anything else we can do here item-wise, though, is there? No, we should...
have some keys.
And I totally forgot haste again. Yeah, we have 1 key, so we should be able to do something. But I don't remember where that is. Was it actually down here and just through the door? Maybe? Or is this the way where you normally have the giant room full of things that I constantly prismatic light until they're dead? This makes sense. Oh, sea monsters can hit through these air rooms, but not dragons, apparently. I see how it is. Yes, this is the giant room. And unlike normal, everybody can hit me. You're beasts. You're the elemental. You're my priority then. Because you can break crap. All the rest of this is damage. Admittedly, a fair amount of damage. Now I have... Oh, divine intervention would be helpful. Wish I had it. Okay. Of course, you're hiding down there. I'm trying to remember. I think I actually have to go through that room, don't I?
Yeah. I think so.
Are you gonna fly up? Or are you water elementals? They're water elementals. The rest of my hour of power have gone down. I mostly remember being annoyed by this dungeon. And I bet it's mostly due to the fact that I never freaking remember which character has perception up. Target rich environment. I guess these are just pets. That's definitely a door, isn't it? Or is it just a really bad seam? I think it might be a really bad seam. Tom, what are you doing? Cats. I think it's the end of this hall is the other one. The other boss. Damn it! Every time!
Uh-huh.
Enchantable, even if I hate it. There's the other one. So I can at least do that.
Like, wasn't one of them a sorcerer
Yeah, you're right.
and the other a priest?
But that's definitely a second priest. Jeweled egg. What? It's at least the correct zone for it. Okay, we can go return that. That's Blackshire, if I remember correctly.
That's Kriegspire.
Is it actually in Kriegspire?
Yeah, in the village.
Okay. Is there any reason to keep going here? Because we need one of the keys in order to progress any further, don't we?
I think
Like,
so.
we only have the High Cleric's key.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. Good job. But now you're afraid. And now you're not. And now you're afraid.
What's the item on the floor?
All right.
It's money.
Not that we need money.
No. Ah, yes, the sea serpent preaching to the choir. No. At least it did something. Right, I still don't have Rock Blast. Meow.
Good zone? The doctor's code is in the Supreme Temple of Baa. In Hermit's Isle. I have it
okay.
noted down from the time you ran
Okay.
in.
So all we have to do is run into there and we can grab the doctor's code then. It is dusk. We're also in condition green at the moment, but...
You need to run the spiral before talking to the Baaheads.
Do I have to run the spiral?
Yeah.
It's been too long since I've done that.
At least I think so. That's what they said. They could be lying.
I thought you just needed to talk to them in order. Or not.
Check your reputation, because doesn't talking to them drop it? Or is it the thing you do in the
I thought it was that.
huge room?
Easy way to find out. Did not change it.
Yeah, there's that one mural inside Castle Kriegspire
Yeah, that does drop
drop
reputation.
you your reputation and costs a lot of money, but it heals you.
Yep. No, this door just doesn't want to open. From either side. Like I said, is there even a reason why I'm continuing to do this?
You haven't used the High Cleric's key.
That's a good point. What am I doing on duration? 19 minutes. We're at time?
Yep.
Okay. Every time. Imagine if I had nothing but weapons of darkness, I can just stand here and heal off of all of this in real time, and there'd be zero issues. Even as it is, I'm doing a fairly good job staying at decent hit points. What was in the big room? I'm trying to remember. I know there was a reason, which is why I'm gonna do the dumb. I saved. Then something here. No, it wasn't. The big head. I'm not worthy of that because I haven't done the stuff. But it's the big head that I need to do something with. Yeah, I'm thinking we can probably do more here. But honestly, maybe I should just go grab the whatchamacallit, Doctor's Key and finish Varn.
Maybe.
Although I don't even know what that would get me.
A random quest item that's not the control cube, because we already have that.
Right.
I don't think the randomizer is enriching our game a whole lot.
No, because we keep going everywhere is the problem.
Yeah?
I mean, it's interesting they have something new when we're going to these places, but I think one of the things that I want to do is rethink how I play the game. Like, just thinking about it in terms of what do I actually need to do? Hit the areas that give me a lot of items, like for instance, Blackshire is a very large number of items all at once. And then try to figure out the most optimal way of playing from there.
Yeah, my strategy is always get a Watermaster as soon as possible.
Yeah, Watermasters help a lot.
And then Lloyd's Beacon.
Yes.
Preferably 2 Watermasters.
Yes.
Or even
Can we
4.
assist you? Be Can we assist you?
And then... Gurgle, my friend. That'll be the name of the episode. Well, not much happened, but we have the jeweled egg. Let's just return that now before I forget about it. No, we'll do that at the start of the next episode.
Okay. Are we recording that tonight?
Are you up for it?
I'm probably going to pumpkin halfway through.
Let's just do that right now then. I know it makes it slightly longer, but... Not sad. Almost did the bad. Like, I know I prepped for going into a dungeon immediately, but let's just go in the correct direction first and then do this. Do you remember what was in Kriegspire?
Where?
Like Castle Kriegspire, I mean.
What?
Do you remember what was in Castle Kriegspire?
We noped out.
Yep,
fairly
I remember
quick.
that.
I think it was liches, but yeah, liches is all that's in my notes.
Okay.
Pleased to meet you. How are you? Greetings.
Okay, we have finished the jeweled egg. It gave us money and experience. And 100 reputation. We could theoretically level twice. Okay. Then I will stop it at this point. Then we'll Gurgle, my friend.
Bye.
Bye!